because we need our poetry, we need our arts in a difficult time. Frank Sherlock was named poet-laureate just within the last month. He's also the recipient of the 2013 Pew Fellowship in the Arts for Literature. He's the author of soon-to-be-released Space Between the Lines Not Dedicated and The City Real and Imagined with C.A. Conrad, among others. And a collection of his work will be translated into Spanish and published in Chile. I have had the pleasure of being a friend of Frank's for more than 10 years, and one of the reasons that I admire him is not just because he's a wonderful poet, but because he has a very strong social conscience, and you can see him as often reading his poetry as you can at demonstrations for social justice. I also found out just recently that he was inspired to begin poetry, to begin his work as a poet, when he heard the Ukrainian Russian poet Yevgeny Yevtushenko reading at the University of Pennsylvania. So he already has a connection with, the poetry of our area. And I would now like to introduce Frank, who will read the Testament, and he's also going to be reading a poem by the contemporary poet Serhiy Zhadan in Ukraine, who was recently beaten by thugs in Kharkiv at a Ukrainian demonstration. Please join me in a warm welcome for our Poet Laureate of Philadelphia, Frank Sherlock.
Thank you. I'm very proud to be here to celebrate the work of Taras Shevchenko and also the poetry of the ongoing struggle, poets like Serhiy Zhadan. When I am dead, then bury me in my beloved Ukraine, my tomb upon a grave mound high, amid the spreading plain, so that the fields, the boundless steppes, the Dnieper's plunging shore, my eyes could see, my ears could hear the mighty river roar. When the Ukraine, the Dnieper, bears into the deep blue sea the blood of foes, then I will leave these hills and fertile fields. I'll leave them all and fly away to the abode of God, and then I'll pray. But till that day, I know nothing of God. Oh, bury me, then rise up and break your heavy chains, and water with the tyrant's blood the freedom you have gained, and in the great new family, the family of the free, with softly spoken, kindly words, remember also me.